For Angenober 60, who started to feel a little less steady on their feet, there's a peculiar method you've likely never considered that can profoundly restore your stability. This isn't about exhausting gym sessions or complex balance routines you find in magazines. It's the simple act of walking in reverse. It might sound strange, even a bit counterintuitive. But in the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal the powerful science that makes this simple habit one of the most effective tools for rebuilding your balance, strengthening your brain, and securing your independence for years to come. I'm Dr. Kenji Sato, and welcome to the Senior Wellness Center. My entire career has been dedicated to helping people like you find simple, evidence-based strategies to not just age gracefully, but to thrive with vitality and confidence. And today, we're tackling one of the biggest concerns I hear about: the fear of losing your footing. But the solution isn't what you think. Let's start by understanding why most conventional advice for balance falls short. For decades, we've been told that staying active is the key. Walking, light, cardio, maybe some gentle stretching. And while that's true, it's only half the story. These activities create a false sense of security. Why? Because nearly every movement we make, every single day, is forward. We walk forward down the street, forward through our homes, forward in a straight line. Our bodies become incredibly efficient at this one single pattern. So efficient, in fact, that our brain switches to autopilot. It no longer has to think deeply about each step. But real life isn't a straight, predictable line. True stability isn't about how well you walk forward. It's about how your body reacts when the unexpected happens. Think about it. When do you feel that jolt of instability? It's when you turn suddenly to answer someone. It's when you step sideways to avoid an obstacle on the sidewalk. It's when you take a quick step backward while gardening or playing with your grandkids. In those split seconds, your brain is jolted out of autopilot. It's forced to calculate a movement it hasn't practiced in years, sometimes decades. The muscles required for that sideways or backward motion have been dormant, and the neural pathways are rusty. That momentary hesitation, that slight wobble, that is where the risk of a fall truly lies. So, the problem isn't just a lack of movement. It's a lack of variety in our movement. We've trained our bodies for a marathon on a straight track, but life is an obstacle course. To truly fix your balance, we have to wake up those dormant systems. We need to reset the brain's connection to the body, and that's exactly what walking in reverse is designed to do. So, how does this one simple change reversing your direction create such a profound reset for your body and brain? It's because it triggers a cascade of three powerful events, starting with the physical. The first is a full-body muscular awakening. When you walk forward, your quadriceps, the muscles on the front of your thighs, do most of the work. But when you walk backward, you flip the script. Suddenly, your entire posterior chain, the muscles on the back of your body, is forced to engage. Think of your glutes, specifically the gluteus maximus. This is the largest muscle in your body, the very foundation of your balance and stability. For many seniors, it's become dormant from years of forward-only movement and sitting. Backward walking forces it to fire with every single step, extending your hip against gravity. This isn't just movement. It's active strength building, rebuilding the very muscle that holds you upright. The same happens with your hamstrings and calves. They transform from passive participants into active stabilizers. They have to control the landing of each foot and provide the push-off for the next step, a job they rarely do when walking forward. This is why you might feel a slight burn. At first you're waking up muscles that have been asleep for years, but the real magic happens in your head. The second event is a powerful brain training session. Think of walking backwards as lifting weights for your brain. It's a non-routine task that demands intense focus. Two key areas light up. First, your cerebellum, located at the back of your brain. This is your body's movement processor, responsible for smooth, coordinated actions. When you move backward, it has to work overtime, processing unfamiliar information about your speed, direction, and limb position. It gets stronger and more efficient. The second area is your prefrontal cortex-CEA brains, CEO. It handles planning, decision-making, and spatial awareness. This novel movement stimulates what's called neuroplasticity. You're literally forcing your brain to build new neural highways, creating fresh connections between your brain and your muscles. This new wiring doesn't just help with walking, it improves your overall cognitive function, which brings us to the third and most crucial benefit: enhancing your proprioception. Think of proprioception as your body's internal GPS. It's the sense that tells you where your limbs are in space without you having to look at them. It's the silent hero of balance. When you walk forward, you heavily rely on your vision to see where you're going. Your proprioceptive system gets lazy, but when you walk in reverse, you can't see the path behind you. You are forced to listen to the signals coming from the nerves in your ankles, knees, and hips. This forced practice is like taking your internal GPS to the gym. It sharpens its accuracy and speeds up its communication with your brain. A stronger proprioceptive system means your body can detect a slight wobble or an uneven surface and correct it before it becomes a fall. Your reaction time improves dramatically. This isn't just about muscle strength, it's about intelligent, responsive strength. You are retraining your body and brain to work together as a finely tuned team. Now that you understand the powerful science, let's make this practical. While the benefits are immense, starting any new movement pattern after 60 requires a smart approach. Your safety is, and always will be, the #1 priority. So, I've broken this down into 6 simple, foundational steps to ensure you start this journey safely and build unshakable confidence from day one. Step 1. Choose your environment. This is non-negotiable. Begin in a space that is completely flat, clear, and free of obstacles. A long hallway in your home is perfect. An empty garage or a wide patio also work well. What you must avoid are uneven surfaces like gravel, grass at first, or cluttered rooms. And please, no throw rugs. Smooth, consistent flooring gives your brain a reliable baseline to learn from. Step 2. Use a guide or support. In the beginning, don't go it alone. Lightly place your fingertips on a wall or a countertop as you walk alongside it. The goal isn't to lean on it for support, but to use it as a guide to catch any minor wobbles. It's like having training wheels for your balance. An adjustable lightweight walking stick can be a fantastic tool to help you get started with confidence. If you don't already have one, I've put an example of a good, stable model in the description for you. Step 3. Wear proper footwear. This is critical. Avoid walking in socks, slippers, or loose-fitting sandals. You need a shoe that becomes an extension of your foot. Look for a stable sole, good heel grip, and a secure fit. Thick, overly cushioned soles can actually throw off your balance by masking the feedback from the ground. Choosing the right shoe is crucial for safety. I recommend looking for something with a wide, stable base and a non-slipper upper sole. To save you time, I've linked a couple of excellent options I trust in the description below. Step 4. Start slow, and I mean really slow. Your very first session should be just 1 to 2 minutes. That's Italiano. Focus on taking small, deliberate, controlled steps. This isn't a race. The goal isn't speed or distance. It's neuromuscular re-education. You're teaching your body a new skill, so give it time to learn. Step 5. Focus on your form. As you move, think about your posture. Stand tall, pull your shoulders back and down, and gently engage your core muscles as if you're bracing for a small nudge. Land on the toe of your back foot and roll smoothly to your heel. This to-heel motion is much gentler on your joints than the heel strike of forward walking. Let your arms swing naturally to counterbalance your legs. Step 6. Practice with consistency. The key to neuroplasticity is repetition. A few minutes every day is far more effective than one long session per week. As you feel more stable, you can gradually increase your time. 2 minutes becomes 3, then 5. Now, let's address some common questions. Dr. Sato, what if I feel very unsteady, even with support? That's perfectly normal. Start with a backward march in place. Simply stand tall, holding onto a counter, and lift one foot gently behind you, then the other. It mimics the motion with minimal risk. What if I have knee pain? Many people find backward walking is actually easier on their knees. Because you land on your toe, you avoid the hard impact of a heel strike. However, always listen to your body. If you feel sharp pain, stop and consult your physician. How will I know it's working? After a few sessions, you'll feel more grounded. You'll notice yourself recovering your balance faster from a small trip or stumble in your daily life. That's the sign that your brain and muscles are starting to rewire. And for those of you feeling confident and ready for the next level, let's talk about how to level up. Once you can comfortably walk backward for 5 minutes without support, you can introduce a new challenge. A simple physical therapy balance pad creates a slightly unstable surface, forcing your ankle stabilizers and core to work even harder. It's a fantastic way to accelerate your progress safely. I've included a link to one I recommend for home use. You now have the exercise and the safety plan. But there's one final piece to this puzzle, a simple habit that can multiply the benefits of every single step you take. This is the key that transforms this exercise from a temporary fix into a lasting investment in your strength and stability. I'm talking about nutrition, but with a very specific focus. You see, when you perform this exercise, you're not just moving, you're sending a powerful signal to your muscles to wake up and get stronger. You're creating microscopic tears in dormant muscle fibers, which is the natural process of building strength. Your body's response is to repair these fibers, making them stronger than before. But to perform this repair, your body needs the right building blocks. For seniors, this process is even more critical due to a natural phenomenon called anabolic resistance. It's a scientific term, but the concept is simple. After age 60, your muscles become less responsive to the signals for growth. They need a louder, clearer message and a stronger supply of raw materials to rebuild effectively. That essential raw material is protein, and when you consume it, matters just as much as what you consume. Research has shown there is a golden window for muscle repair, typically within 30 to 60 minutes after you finish your movement. During this window, your muscles are primed and ready to absorb the amino acids from protein to kickstart the rebuilding process. If you miss this window, your progress will be slower. Your brain and nervous system learn, but the physical strength of your muscles may lag behind. So, what's the best way to get this crucial protein? While whole foods are great, the most effective method, especially for seniors, is often a bioavailable protein source that your body can absorb quickly. This is where a whey protein isolate shake comes in. If you go with a protein shake, it's vital to choose one that's high quality and easily absorbed. Look for a whey isolate with minimal sugar. Isolate protein is filtered to remove most of the lactose and fat, leaving a pure protein that's gentle on the stomach and rapidly delivered to your muscles when they need it most. I've linked the brand I personally recommend for its purity and effectiveness in the description. Now, this doesn't have to be complicated. If a shake isn't for you, there are excellent whole food options. A hard-boiled egg with a few slices of avocado, a small bowl of Greek yogurt, even a few bites of cottage cheese, or a small piece of lean chicken can provide the amino acids your muscles are craving. The point isn't about eating a huge meal, it's about strategic timing. You've done the work. You've sent the signal by walking backward now. Give your body the tools to do its job. This simple combination of movement plus timed protein is how you lock in your gains. It's how you ensure that your strength doesn't just return, but continues to build day after day. So there you have it. The secret isn't a complicated machine or an expensive program. It's a simple, intentional movement paired with smart, timely nutrition. This combination of backward walking and post-movement protein is your insurance policy for independence. It's a system that rebuilds your muscles, retrains your brain, and restores your confidence one step at a time. Remember, the number one reason seniors lose mobility isn't because of age itself. It's the slow accumulation of inaction, of weak signals, and of missed opportunities to challenge the body in new ways. But today, that changes. You now have the knowledge and the tools to take back control. You are not fading away. You are rebuilding. You are not done. You are just getting started on this next, stronger chapter of your life. I truly believe this can make a difference for you. If this video has given you a sense of clarity or hope, I invite you to join our community of Go down to the comments right now and type, "I'm walking back to strength." It's a small declaration to yourself that you are ready to reclaim your stability. It's all there to make your journey easier.